Yo, what's going on, motherfuckers? Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new video. As you guys can see by the title, the video you guys have all been waiting for. I'm actually going to be interviewing L7. Oh, didn't mean to insult him. I mean former L7 Unlucky. How's it going, man?
It's going very good, Mario. How are you?
You know, I'm doing alright. Having a bit of entertainment with all the shit that's going down. It definitely is entertaining.
Before we start, I just want to shout out to Liam. Liam from New World. You're the fucking man.
Alright, you're the fucking man.
He watches all your videos, by the way. He's fucking chill.
Fuck yeah, Liam, if you are watching this video, shout out to you, my man.
Sweet.
So I think the question we're going to start off with here, the one that everyone wants to know, is where have you actually been and why did you leave the community?
I got to a point where I wasn't enjoying anything. There was about a year that I ran L7, and throughout that year I did not enjoy it, but I kind of like forced myself to do it. And then I don't know, I was always worried that I wouldn't be able to get away from it, so I kind of gave Mario and Sam the permission to lead it, and I just kind of went my own way, and it's never been better. I mean, like, I'm finally actually happy or like confident with myself. Ever since I left, I kind of got healthy, you know, started going to the gym. Not that I do that anymore, but I'm trying to get back into it. And yeah, I met my girl, and she's absolutely beautiful, and we live together now, so I really don't have time for this, but part of me wants to come back. And yeah,
Just seems like you're just through the process of sort of finding yourself, finding what you want to do, which is understandable. I mean, this shit does take up a lot of time. It really does, especially like, I remember even me and you do the amount of late nights we had, like fucking up till 5 every morning. Like, it really isn't the most healthiest lifestyle if you can't really. Yeah,
it was some good fun.
There was some good fun, but what you said earlier about you want to sort of come back, we'll get back into that later on, as everyone knows me and you've been talking about that for some time now. This isn't the first time me and Unlucky have spoken in like years, if that's what people think. We have been talking on a regular basis about a big project that is in the pipelines. But next question, alright? This is the next question that I know a lot of people want to know.
Yeah.
What do you think about the whole L7 situation with what's going on right now?
In the sense of, from what I've seen, everyone leaving, or are we talking about the mum situation?
Oh, I mean, let's just talk about the mum situation.
The mum situation. I will give you my 2 cents, because I think there's a fucking, if I sound nervous whilst I'm talking, I'm kind of like, I haven't done this in ages, so it's kind of hard for me to get out what I'm trying to get out. But basically, there's a fucking limit where you can take it in the sense of being professional. But like, I can understand Sweets' mum's the one that paid me. Cool, it was her money, I'm pretty sure. That's out of the books. But the fact that Sweets is even giving her even the slightest of power to even tweet or even let her on social media is like the fucking drop. You don't do that. This is Call of Duty. This is 99% males. You don't bring a female, let alone a fucking mother, to lead a team. It's like, I don't know, Mario, honestly. Mario rung me when I was at work, and he told me, and I just couldn't stop laughing. I've got respect for Sam to a point, because I know he's a very fame hungry. He likes to be the, like, I gave Mario, I originally gave Mario the more like the main power of L7. And I'd come back. I know Mario's trying to focus on his personal channel more than anything, which is completely understandable. But I'd come back and I'd look at the roster, and he would be up top. He would be up top of the sub box, the top of the roster. But that wasn't meant to be. I gave Mario the permission to, you know, he was the one. He was like the owner, but he wasn't at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, there came a point in my life where I was stranded for money, and Sam gave me an opportunity, and I took it. And unfortunately for Mario, it didn't work out, but, you know, that's life, and I'm sure we all learnt from it.
Yeah, no, that sounds about right, because a lot of people didn't actually believe me when I said it was actually Sweets' mother who bought the channel, you know, but it was Sweets' mother, and like we said, Sweets should have left it as his mother buying it, giving him an opportunity to maybe do something to take ownership. But I mean, the fact that he's brought his mum actually onto Twitter, into the L7 chat while he is on vacation, kicking members and doing all that sort of shit, that's where it gets to the point that it's just too far.
Like I said with the professional part, you can be professional, but she's coming over here, like, talking about, she's pretty much saying L7's making thousands of dollars a day. That's how I see it. She comes in thinking, yo, we're like FaZe Jr. Here we are with all our sponsors. But really, no, you have the shittest of sponsors. No disrespect. You don't have Astro. Wait, do you have Astro?
No.
You don't have Astro. Like, come on, you don't have, what's that controller brand, the real good one?
What, Scuff?
Scuff. You don't have Scuff. We had an opportunity with Scuff and pretty. Wait, are you?
Yeah, we hit. No, we not. We had an opportunity with them a while back. I mean, they're not with G Fuel. They're not with
like their clans are with. You've signed a contract with Evil Controllers. What the fuck is that? Honestly, that's what I mean. Like, you're trying to act professional, but you're not waiting for the right sponsor. You're not what these videos you're uploading, are they like, I watched the L7 cams and I watched 2 kill cams from it, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, I've been gone a year and a half, and like I wouldn't even put this in like the first L7 cams, you know what I mean? Like, it's like you're rushing everything. You're like, not. I feel like I'm talking to you, Mario, but I'm not.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That's the issue I had when I was in the. Everything's just so rushed. It's like the content's rushed onto the channel to make a quick buck, you know, like.
And you're not being creative. That's the issue. Teams, all these teams are following each other, and I understand at the start, so did L7. And then when I tried to expand, no one wanted to expand with me, hence why I left. It's half the reason I didn't want to do it, because no one wanted to do what I had as a vision, and it got boring for me because we're doing the same shit every week, fucking literally every week. It got repetitive, and I'm not down for that. And then there was like a big part, and it's still an issue in this community, is loyalty. Everyone wants fame. Like, you're not gonna get it. I feel like we're off topic, but yeah. And if me and Mario ever, you know, decided to make this team live, it wouldn't be about that. And yeah, I don't know. It's so hypocritical because I know what I've done in the past, but I don't know. The time I had off really like expanded my imagination with everything. Next question, if you want.
Yeah. So I just want to say one thing. I'm sure deep down, you know, Helen is a good woman. You know what I mean? I'm sure she's a good mother. I'm sure, you know. I'm sure, you know.
Call of Duty.
But yeah, that's what I mean. I'm sure she's looked after Sam, but what Helen's doing, I mean, even the tweets Helen's fucking been tweeting at me is absolutely fucking ridiculous. The fact she's trying to say I'm slandering her and her son Samuel, I think that is bloody ridiculous. And I think Helen's taken it a step too far. And even now, dude, there's about 4 members left in our 7, and even they're messaging me now saying like, what do we do about this? And it's quite like, even since I left, man, like people and the members have still been coming to me asking for advice, asking what to do. I honestly thought L7 was going to be fine when I left. Before I left, they were in a good stage, and as soon as I left, then just like I said, fuck it, I'm telling everyone the truth of my experience with the team with Sweets, and that's what I did. And then yeah.
You destroyed L7, bro. What are you doing?
I didn't destroy L7, bro.
Okay, wait,
Helen did.
Can I tell you like a 3-minute story? Like, this is for the fans, because it kind of, I mean, it has you in it, and I feel like it's a sign for this team that we're gonna make, that we might make. So
well, I think we pretty much did cover most of the questions everyone wanted to know, just what your opinions were on this, and I think a lot of the things that people do want to know is about our team. Because we nearly got the 4,000 likes on Twitter, so tell your story,
well,
bro.
This is a little side story, which takes us back quite a while. And it's the reason I made L7 the name. Okay, so you can cut this out if you don't want to put it in.
Oh, no, I actually had a few questions asking why Unlucky actually created L7, so if it links up to all that and everything.
Well, here we go, because this is quite a funny story, and it's only recently come to light, basically.
Yeah,
okay, so in 2011, I lost my house in an earthquake. I had a cat, more so a kitten, but kitten cat. And basically her name was Lucky, and we had to then give her away to a family friend, which that same day we gave her away, she ran away. And the house we gave her to was actually close to the school I grew up in, like the primary school.
Yeah.
And so keep in mind her name was Lucky, and obviously she went missing, hence why my name was Unlucky, and they kind of clash. Anyway, I went to that school, and little did I know there's been a cat there for about 4 or 5 years, the same amount of time from 2011 to whenever, and that cat is actually called Mushroom, and I walked up to it and it meowed at me and ran up, let me hold it, and yeah, little did I know it's actually my cat. So
serious?
So the same day L7 quote unquote ended, like the other day, I found Lucky, which was the reason I created L7, because 7's my favourite number, and Lucky, she went missing, and then obviously she was unlucky, hence my name. And yeah, I found her, and I was kind of like, well, that's so trippy, because I thought she was gone, honestly. It was like 4 or 5 years ago. And she's actually been living at the school, and the caretaker takes care of her along with the kids. So yeah, this cat, like the cat I created L7, I found her the other day. It was pretty good moment, and I took some nice photos of her, and yeah, she ran up to me meowing. I didn't think she'd know who I am after such a long time, but
did it feel like the cat still remembered you?
Yeah, I did. It really did.
How did you know the cat's name was Mushroom though?
And the kids named it Mushroom. What a coincidence! Because you call your fans mushrooms.
Dude, that's fucked. Like, that is actually like, is this a sign for this team, dude? Like,
I hope I explained that right anyway.
That is fucking crazy, dude. Like, that cat is the reason, like, of L7.
It is. It's the reason I came up with the name, and I found it pretty much the day Sam's mum turned it to rubbish.
That is actually
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
Anyway, I got like 3 minutes. Do you want to ask any more questions?
We've got 3 minutes. Do you want to enlighten anyone about the thoughts we had about the team? Like, do we want to go any
Yes.
more into that?
I mean, we could. In what sense? What
I
do you
mean,
want to
one thing I will say, a lot of people think it's just going to be like another team, like just L7 or something like that. That's not really what it was going to be, really. It was sort of going to be more of like a squad type thing. It doesn't have to be like...
we want it to be kind of like friends. We don't want it to be,
Yeah.
oh, I'm going to join this team to join this team. Like,
Yeah.
you just want to play for play for fun and maybe go from our team to red or phase. Sure. But we don't want you to like ladder, and we'll ask you that, and it'd be good if you be honest. But yeah,
And the thing with the team as well, like, if it's like a squad of friends and shit, you can have people in that team that are in like Obey, that are in Red, that are in other
Yeah,
teams.
that's
Like,
another
just a
thing.
group of friends having fun. We don't want to take it
Yeah.
as a fucking business, you know, like, it's not about that. And we want to upload all our directors, all the content from, like, let's just say it had me, Puggy, a bunch of other guys in this team, and would upload the content to the channel as that type of thing. And then there'd be obviously other sections of the team as well. That would just be one small little part. But that's quite a long story as to all our other. We've got a fucking ton of ideas, which if you guys do want to hear, we definitely can get together another time and enlighten you guys a little bit more about that.
I'm just reading these questions people have tweeted at you.
Yep.
Would you take L7 back if they offered? Honestly, I wouldn't, because even a year ago the name was ruined. The name isn't taken seriously.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying Call of Duty clan should, but there's a reputation that your clan needs to keep for them to be able to recruit members who are actually decent. Like, yeah, and coming back and seeing so many leaders in the team, it's just not how you do it. You keep it small leaders.
Yeah.
And the players, it was like a fucking army. You
Yeah,
just
dude.
recruited too many, you couldn't handle it, you let the name honestly go to shit. And people were wondering, like, why did you sell it? Why did you do it? Because I knew the team isn't going anywhere. It's not going to. And no disrespect to any L7 members, no disrespect to Sam, but the name is ruined. And if I thought it was going to become a multi-million dollar team, you think I would have sold it? No.
That's the sad part, though. I mean, it's been on Scarce 3 odd times. It's been on
know.
Keemstar. I mean, they want to go into the competitive scene, and I know I've said this many times, but Kostif TK, owner of Team Caliber, I met up with him in a lobby, and he's the owner of a big, competitive team. And I said, "How did you hear at L7?" He goes, "Oh, I seen it on Keemstar selling roster spots." I mean,
Yeah.
it's fucked.
Uh-huh.
How can you go to esports events, bro? People are going to be like, "Ha, that's the team that kicked someone for going to a funeral. Ha, they sell roster spots. Ha, fucking yeah."
Here's a good question. Wait, I don't know how he's explained it, but basically I'm going to say the question is, what was going through your head when you created L7? And the main reason I created L7 in the first place is because there were no other people that could run a team, besides obviously the huge ones. Because the problem with small-minded people and the ones who created teams back in the day, they'd get to 10,000 subs, they'd let it go to their head, and they would think that they'd stop replying to their members, they'd stop doing everything. And I did the opposite. No matter how big we got, I'd always take my time to reply to members. And you can ask any big YouTuber now that was obviously former L7, or even the ones who weren't, and when I was leading, you ask them, and I guarantee they'll say that I always replied and I was nice to them. And that's what being a leader is about. You're not higher than anyone in the team, you're all equal. And that's what most leaders don't understand. And that's how they just let it get to their head, basically. And
Yeah.
that's how teams never get anywhere. Because
Well said, man.
the leaders just, honestly, they're too young.
But
Most of them are too
yeah.
young and immature to do it. So.
Without the fans, without the members, I mean, the team's nothing. So if you're going to think, oh, I'm fucking leading a big team, I'm on a high horse, you may as well fuck right off, because no one's going to care about you, no one's going to listen to you.
SAW, for instance, Bigos, he never replied to his members, and that's how I was able to recruit so many of them, because I'd reply, I'd give them the attention they need and the motivation to go out and actually try. And yeah, that's it. But basically, Mario, I have to go.
Yeah,
I
just
really do.
just one last thing though, alright,
Okay.
before you do shoot off. To answer everyone else's question, that this is a question that keeps being asked, is are you and Unlucky both going to come back to L7? I think we can both comfortably answer that no, we will not be coming back to L7. As far as I'm concerned, like for me, L7 is done. Obviously it's not officially, but yeah. And one last thing, I will say, I'm proud that me and you got to lead L7 through its prime when we were pulling like 30k views back in Black Ops 2. Absolutely
EMC,
crazy.
Man. EMC,
yeah.
EMC cams were the best.
100k
If you haven't watched EMC
views.
cams, go watch that shit. It's our most viewed video. It's so good.
And that's one thing we'll always be proud of. So Helen, if you are watching this video, best of luck to you. If I ever am in Melbourne, I'd love to sit down, have a cup of coffee, have a sit down, little chat with you, Helen. I'm sure you are a great woman deep down in your heart. But yeah. Any last words you want to say to Helen or Sam or anyone if they're watching?
Honestly, I respect both of yous. I don't have any like hate towards yous. I just think you're misleading, no pun intended, misleading your vision. And I think you need to take a step back and look what you're actually doing. This is Call of Duty. You're not a multi-million-dollar clan. You're L7. Like, I'll be honest, I still get money from the machinima payments about how much views. The channel makes like $32 a month. $32 a month. Like, I don't know what he's making off sponsors, but that's like, at one point I was making like $500. So if you can like, divide the views that's actually dropped from the amount of money, it's quite extraordinary. So
but one last thing I do want you guys to do is, Unlucky still is on Twitter every now and then, and if we are seriously going to be starting this team, you guys all need to follow him. His link will be down in the description below. Make sure you guys slap him and follow.
Unlucky bruh.
And that's quite a meme. You guys are probably seeing that on Twitter all the time, eh? Like, L7's ending, that's unlucky, bruh. That meme's been around for fucking years. I don't think it's ever going to die, man.
No, it won't.
But I better let you get with your girlfriend anyway. I hope you actually do get with her, if you get what I'm saying. Best of luck to you with that. And yeah. Oh, there was actually one question. Is Unlucky still a virgin? Because remember how you used to always tweet, like, I'm virgin, I'm 20 and a virgin.
I was honestly quite proud of it, eh? Like, being a 21-year-old virgin. Because it didn't bother me. I mean, people take it so seriously, but no, obviously I'm not. I've been in a relationship for 7 months now. And I'm pretty damn happy, so yeah.
How did it feel, bro, like the first time?
You tell me, man.
Oh, it felt fucking amazing, I'll tell you that.
How about everyone just think, if you've lost it, just think about that. But anyway, man, I have to go.
Alright, bro, take it easy.
Good.
Not a problem.
I hope I didn't like talk too much or say fucking retarded words.
No, it was good.
I always talk and then I hear that back and I'm like, what the fuck?
No, it
Are
was
you
good,
retarded?
man.
But yeah.
But nah, sweet.
It was good. I hope we got some things out, and hopefully call you tomorrow and we can talk about this team more.
Yep.
But if this video gets 3,000 likes, nah, I'm just kidding.
3,000 likes. I do want to push for 1,000 likes on this video. If you guys can do that, that'd be absolutely awesome.
What are we going for?
I reckon 1,000.
1,000, and everyone follow me on Twitter as well.
All right, you heard the man.
All right.
Sweet as.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
All right,
man.
take it easy, bro. Peace out.